Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome to the stream. So, today we're going to be doing some final touches of the inventory system. And also implementing the actual card objects for the door access and finishing off the door access pretty much. But if you're new to this stream or to this game, I'm actually building a multiplayer prison role-playing game. It's going to work similar to the way 5M works. So it's pretty much controlled by the players, so that you can either be an inmate or a guard, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's going to be all different types of features. What I've done so far is I've just done interaction logic, also an inventory system. But what we're going to do is we're going to be doing some final touches of the inventory system. I want to do some animations when you actually pick stuff up, and also we've also got cards. So let me go into here. I'll show you some of these meshes. So we've got access cards now. Let's see if I can get closer. Why is it so fast? So these are the access cards. So we've got inmate. So inmates are pretty much got access cards because they can sort of roam to a certain degree throughout the jail and go and do certain things and stuff. So there's a maintenance card. That's to access the maintenance doors. But then there's a restricted card um, for COs. I've got to stop calling them prison guards because in America they call them COs. So the COs are going to have the restricted cards and obviously be able to access pretty much every door. Maintenance is just a way so you can escape, escape the restricted side of the prison. So there's going to be like an inmate side and then a restricted side with the guards and stuff. So we're going to be implementing that stuff today. But what I want to do first off, let me just double check everything's good here. Shout out to the one watching. But what I'll do is I'll probably jump in game just in case you're new. We're going to be doing a little bit of dev work today, but what I'll do is I'll jump in game and I'll just show you around just in case you're new. That was posted. Good. We can get rid of this. Alright, so this takes a little bit of a while. And also the project is now 10 gigabytes, which is a lot of useless stuff. So I'm estimating maybe 30% of that is like I can get removed. So it's going to be around 10 gigabytes maybe with the final map. But this is not loading. Yes, it is. There it is here. It just takes a little bit to load into the map. But what I'll do is I'll run around, show you a few things just in case you're new. You can I'll show you where I'm at so far. I started somewhere in July, so not long ago. And I'm estimating, if you're wondering how long it's going to take, I'm estimating 6 to 12 months before I'll be fully satisfied to get it into testing stages. But that could happen a lot sooner. So I'm just being sort of okay. So what I want to do actually is I want to have, as you can see, there's no action. The player doesn't do any actions when he picks up the icon. But what I want to do is we've actually got this, so we can go to here. It's over here as well. So the custom ones we got, these are all the animations that our animator's done so far. So we've got wounded walking. So he's wounded walking, and why is that got root motion? Okay, I might have to. So wounded standing idle. So you can't die in the game, but if you get stabbed, you sort of go into a wounded state, and then you have to go to the nurse to get unwounded. But that's sort of how you're going to stand, and also crouching the same way, because that's just going to be an upper body animation. So there's the wounded animation right there. But what else we got? We got wounded jogging. We got here's the knife melee animation. So there's the standing, and then we got holstering it. What's this here? Stand aim. So that's when you raise the knife, and then when you and then you can do different types of stabs, like 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it'd just be a random, like you'll be doing random stats, but that's going to be the melees, obviously this item here. And we've got open doors, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, stand up pick item. That's the one we want. So I'm just going to do that animation with an upper body animation. Oh, that's just a key card. Alright, so crouch pick up item. That actually looks better. But that's what we're just going to do that with the upper body animation. It's the only way to do it. So what's this? I'll just copy this just in case it doesn't want to stay there, because it won't. I want to have to go to here, and then in the interactions I've got an event here to play the montage. So play interact animation in the interact component. It needs to happen here. Is it here? No, it's not there. It's in another component. Right here it needs to happen. So play interact animation. That is on the end of that's called through the server anyway. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Or I could call the multicast actually. I'll just do it this way for now anyway. The interact animation is that one. Oh, it's a montage. That's right. There we go. So now theoretically we should be able to at least the character does something when you pick up an item. That's all that needs to happen. Because you don't want things happening and then other players around you can't see what you're doing, sort of thing. Like, that's mainly all these interaction animations are going to be, just literally upper body animations. So I'm going to be able to crouch as well and then still do the animation, and and run as well and do the animation, and walk at the same time as well. So it sort of splits the upper and lower body of the character, and sort of just applies the animation to the top half. So I don't need, like, I got him to do the crouch version. It actually looks better, but it's going to be like, I'd have to build that into the animation blueprint. I don't want to do that. I just want to have montages that overlay over top of the lower half. So
You've got 30 minutes of rec time. The cells have been unlocked.
Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, that works. See, like, this is the exact same node, and as you can see, I can open the door and still walk as well. Like, it's just literally the top half for that moment that the animation happens. So there we go, we've done that. So now what I want to do is some pretty extensive stuff. So as you can see, we've got access to the doors. So you got like that's a prison door. Then you've got maintenance doors and stuff like that. But the whole logic is that you're going to have cards. So what I need to do, it's not going to be there, it's going to be here. Okay, I need icons to start, so let's do that. Uh, do they need to be? No, they don't. Oh, how am I going to do it? But where am I going to display the? Oh, they're going to be icons. They have to be these. I mean, they're going to be inventory items, so I have to do this. So go to icon generator. This is a really dope asset, man. Helps you create professional icons. Like it's called icon generator. If you want to know the actual link to it, go to the Discord, check the credits, and you'll see the assets that I'm using, all the assets I'm using. You also see the credits for the other developers as well. I've got a couple guys helping me with certain things. Uh, it's for some reason it's taken ages to load into the. This is a small map. It should have loaded in by now. Maybe there's something. Maybe some of the cache files are like. Should just delete the config and save files or something. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, so we want inmate cards. What? Okay. What? Oh, what? Okay. Oh, there we go. Bang. 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 Let's check up on you guys. Everything's looking good. Shout out to the for watching. So now I've got the icons. I can put them straight into where they need to go. Inventory. Oh, that. I've already got them. Oh well. We'll just delete that for now. So now there's 4 items technically. Oh, why did I close that? Oh, no, oh, I've got the static meshes. Yeah, I've got the static meshes. There's no plastic or anything, so we'll leave it as default. Yeah, we'll just do that. Max stack size. I think that will come in handy doing it like that. Duplicate. That's a long row name. Does having it as none, is that default? I don't know. I think it is anyway, but let's just be safe and do that. Okay, restricted in interesting. Inmate maintenance restricted. Okay. Now I want to drag this down here. What I could do actually is make this other item. What on earth is going on here? Why can't I grab that here? Okay. Taser. I need another one of these. Okay, that's how you spell taser. What? It's not a taser, what is it? Oh no, it's going on here, not that one. Have I even added it? It was here, wasn't it? I don't think I've installed it yet. What was it? Security access kits. What's this? Okay. Why does that happen now? It says that for some reason. Like when it obviously wasn't in the project, there was nothing there. So now, oh wait, that actually might be there. I'll find out. Okay. Oh, I hate when that happens. So now, bad boy right here. Oh, it's only a skeletal mesh, alright. Skeletal mesh, it is. So, what the hell? A phaser? Alright. Get this quickly. I've actually already got the overlays both for a melee and a gun or a pistol. So this is just going to be the taser overlay. So it's going to be very easy to add these. It's going to be brand new logic. I'm going to create a brand new shooting logic and stuff. And also the knives are just going to be different types of attacks that if it happened to hit a player, then it would do damage. So you'd have to like make sure you actually hit the player. Oh, we've also got handcuffs. That's good. We need them as well. That's really good. And a radio that can be used. We can use that radio as like all the CEOs have got radios, and they can have their radio voice channel. So we're definitely going to be using the radio and the handcuffs. Uh, what? There's no way. Oh, that's the mesh. Bang. Uh, Beautiful. I'm gonna have to make a. I'm gonna have to make a whatsy of it. Can I turn it to a? You can't do it this way. Oh, I'll figure that out. No, see, I need a. Interesting. It's the only way I know how to do it. Phaser. Alright, beautiful. It's just yeah, that works. Alright. Okay, wait. Save it, then delete it. Alright. These will just appear on your hand when you actually get handcuffed by a guard, and these can be on the side of the guards. And I could actually get them. I could actually make it so you actually hold the radio in the air, so it looks like you're talking into it when you're actually talking into a radio channel. Alright, so but all we want to do right now is this. Uh, let's just make it metal. Phaser. Phaser. That works. How heavy you reckon a taser is? 1 pound is 2 kilos, so let's go with the 0.8. We'll just make it a 1. You know what, we'll go 1.3. The value is, let's just make it $1,000 or $0 actually. This is actually not, I don't know why I'm doing this because this is actually going to be a weapon on the player, but we'll just put it in here anyway. Alright. Why isn't that updating? Okay. It can't be this. What's going on? Okay. I think I know what's happening. It's this. Why isn't that updating? Nothing there. I don't know what's happening. Why is the pickups not working anymore, man? It can't be that. The pickups just broke on me. What on earth? I have no idea why this just broke on me. I think I know what's happening actually. Uh, I I don't know what happened there. Hopefully it's just something that can be fixed with this. We don't want that. Let me check up on you guys. Shout out to the two watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. So now I'm trying to work out why my pickup system has broken. Interesting. I have no idea. I hope it's just something that can be fixed by reloading, man. I have no idea why it's just stopped. Oh, wow. What? What is going on here? Okay, the pickup system just broke. That should have changed instantly, but it hasn't. For some reason. What on earth is going on here? Maybe this doesn't... Maybe because that takes time, actually. Oh, but it comes off the completed. Can you collapse that to a function? Oh, this can't be in a function. Man, I have no idea what's going on there. Okay. Let's just jump in and like see if that's actually working, like the pickups coming out of the inventory. Oh wait, that's got nothing to do with that. That's a very serious problem. But I'm assuming it's because I made them use soft object references, and maybe it doesn't like to do that on the construction script. But it was doing it before. I don't know what's going on, man.
You've got 30 minutes of rec time. The cells have been unlocked.
Okay, the pickup system's working like that. Okay. They're just not working here for some reason. What's going on here, bro? Alright. You can actually... Okay. I have no idea what's going on. See, it's working there. But it's not working here. This is the persistent world. What's going on? Damn. Let's see if I can pick up the taser. What? It doesn't fully matter because items can really, they really won't be spawning in the world. I have no idea why it's just not working. That's insane. Okay, I have no idea what it's, but let's forget about it. What I could do, just so I've got something. Where is it? Over here. Load this bad boy up with a couple cards. Or maybe like that is somehow bugging it. Maybe that's just for some reason. I don't know, like the data row name is too long or something. I don't know. All right. I should have put a taser or something in there as well. So now I need to do this logic. So you, if you're an inmate, you need to have one card when you start, and you cannot drop it. You can drop, say you have two, you found another card or something, but I don't think you're going to be able to find inmate cards. Like inmates are just going to have inmate cards, and COs are going to have restricted cards, and you can't throw your only restricted card away. And the maintenance card obviously can be thrown away because that's just something you can get. So I'm thinking about making it, you'd have to get a maintenance card to get into the restricted area and then find a restricted card to be able to, I don't know. We'll figure it out over time. But we should finish the map pretty soon. There's only really two different sections we need to do.
Got 30 minutes of rec time. The cells have been unlocked.
Alright, this is what we're doing. Okay, there's something wrong with the maintenance card. There's something wrong with the maintenance card. That's probably what's happening. There's a bug somewhere, or is there? Maintenance card. Main 10 ants card. That's how you do it. No, in the game, because it's a pickup. Oh, there it is. There's no N. Oh, so now we got that. So now, I mean, should we? Oh, did we doing the checks there? Probably should do it here. Oh, I'm gonna need a function. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to. That's what I wanted to eliminate. Because it really doesn't get used. Or does it? No. This is really just in case I need this information. I'm not going to need the amount actually. Yeah, that's really useless. There should be a base for this. Should make a base. Oh, they're different doors though. Here's the logic here. This is all pretty much useless right now. I just started building it. This is where I got to do the checks. At least we got this. Uh, wow. Wait, is it got the, just gonna do it like this now. I'm gonna have to like replicate this. Damn. Okay, so inmate cards are not gonna be a thing. It's gonna be beyond this. So if they're an inmate, we play an error sound because they can't. But if they're not, we need to do this. Oh, what a mess. Oh man. Why has this gone into there, man? Fucking. Okay. Restricted. Wait, let me think about this. So inmates, there really doesn't need to be checks for inmates for the non, which is like the inmate access. That can just go straight into here. But the restricted access, if they're not an inmate, then we can send them the error sound. Otherwise, we can go into that. So the only ones we're really checking are the maintenance. I'm going to make it so guards can access the maintenance doors. So if they've got a maintenance card, they haven't got a maintenance card, we do that. If they have got a maintenance card, we can open it. Oh my god. That's what I'm going to do, and clean it up like this. Alright, so if it's no access, we just open the door. If it's restricted access, we check if they're a guard. If they're a guard, they're good. If they're an inmate, we then do an error sound. If they go into a maintenance door, if they're a guard, they can go straight through, but if they're an inmate, we check if they've got a card. If they haven't got a card, we won't let them through unless they got a card, we'll let them through. Are you happy with that, guys? Are you happy with that logic? Okay, beautiful. This needs to be moved away. What's going on here, man? That's the logic we need to do. Now, hopefully, this is pretty much the same thing. Yep, beauty. I can go, then go, then go, then go, then go, then go, then go. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so now we've got maintenance card logic. You need a maintenance card pretty much. So really the only card you're actually going to be able to get and put in your inventory that's not already going to be in your inventory is the maintenance card. So now what I need to do is first off I want to go to here and go just get rid of that so we can have a fresh start. How long will we be going for? 56 minutes, not bad. Shout out to the 4 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Alright, so now we've got toggle door. Now what I need to do is I need to go to potentially this point. This is obviously if they're going to be... what am I doing? So if they're an inmate, we want to do this. Uh, so if they're an inmate, we want to check if they got inmate card. If they haven't, we need to man, probably a better way to do this, but right now we're just doing this. So if they don't have it, then we want to add it. Uh, Alright, so now we'll add it the first time and you're not going to be able to drop it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make it so you can't drop inmate cards or restricted cards. It'll be just easier that way. So now we've got an inmate card. This is going to be the restricted logic for the guard logic, but I haven't done really done any guard logic now. But that's going to give us a card. So now let's see if we spawn with a card. Let me just double check up on you guys. Shout out to the free watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. 59 minutes, not bad. Let's jump straight in. So now, theoretically, the maintenance door should not work for me until I go get the maintenance card. I'm going to have to do it in the drop logic yet, because there's no point in doing it with the button. Because they can drag items out of the inventory and drop them, so we need to just make sure they can't drop. If they're an inmate, they can't drop something. They can't drop the card. Well, you can't drop your only card, your only access card. So that's the only thing that needs to happen for it to be able to be in the inventory system. So there we go. I've got my card. I'm not going to be able to drop it. It's worth 50 bucks. Level 1 access for inmates. Alright, beautiful. Inmate access card. Okay. Got nothing here. Okay. So now let me quickly just... I haven't got a maintenance card. Yeah, can't access it. Obviously can't access this. Yeah. So now I'll go and grab the maintenance card. I want to put some other stuff in here as well, like some other items that I could use. Alright. Okay, let's drag that bad boy over. Let's see if I can actually access stuff too as well. So now I should be able to access every door. It's going to be hard to get these cards, but I'm going to, like, you can do it. So now we can access anything. We can probably come and, like, release people from the shoe and stuff. It would be chaos. It's going to be chaos. The guards are just going to have to do something about it. Alright, so there we've got a maintenance door. Ah, interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, because yeah. I've got to make it so you can. Restricted. If they're an inmate, then we've got to check if they've got a maintenance. Interesting, okay. Pretty much got to do this same thing. Or just this. What? So restricted, if they're an inmate, then we check if they've got a restricted card. If they got the restricted card, we let them through. If not, we go like that. So there's the true door logic. Okay, prison door. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Probably should try and put this into like a base blueprint, but there's really only two doors. Literally two doors. A shoe door and a prison door. Okay, so now let's see if the door logic works. Then all I've really got to do is make sure you can't drop your only access card. Or maybe I can make the inmate cards non-existent. Nah, that wouldn't make sense. You're gonna have an inmate card the whole time. You can't drop it. Or a restricted card. But you need to be able to drop it if you've got more than one. Okay. And now I need the amounts variable in the check inventory. That's okay, that's okay. Should really only be one check in the drop inventory or throw item from inventory function. One check to see if it's an actual inmate card, see if they've only got one left, and if they do, don't allow them to drop it.
You've got 30 minutes of rec time. The cells have been unlocked.
Still got my cards. So now I've got access to maintenance doors. I got access for the first time. Are these restricted doors? Whoa, these doors aren't working very well. What? Okay, there's something wrong there. These doors are not cooperating. Oh, something's wrong with the collision there. But this is where you can get put in and locked away pretty much, like, so they can punish you, the guards. Alright, so there, that works. Let's just double check this works. Alright. Alright. That works. Now we need to go to the drop logic. This doesn't matter because it's doing the exact same thing now. I don't know if I like this impulse on it, but we'll leave it. Okay, this is where I've got to do the check. I mean, no, so if it's an inmate card, I should be doing this on the event begin play theoretically, but let's just do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. Ah, ah. I'm going to have to, okay. Okay, I have to put it back in. If they're an inmate and they've only got one inmate card, you cannot drop your only inmate access card. And then it's on the server theoretically, but let's just do the server again. So I don't know what the index is, so we'll just whack it back in somewhere. How you doing, learning game dev, mate? Don't push your alerts to the alert component from inside your inventory component. Create a dispatch to make the owner handle the alerts. Event dispatcher? I still gotta really learn how they work. But yeah, right now I'm just doing a pretty dodgy way. Because I like to just get something basic working, and then the fun for me is optimizing it and making things better and finalizing everything, and like OCD fixes and stuff like that. So now we need to do this. Oh no. If they're not an inmate and they've only got one of them left, we don't want you to drop it. But, that's interesting. That's where I do need this now. Alright, so restrict the card if they're a guard and only got one left. Then we do that. Else we throw it out. So now, theoretically, we shouldn't be able to drop. We shouldn't be able to drop our only inmate card, no matter how much we try. Come on. So if I try and drop my inmate card, it should go back into my inventory and send me an alert message saying you cannot drop your only inmate card. You won't be able to use it either, because it's something that just gets used.
You've got 30 minutes of rec time.
Beautiful. You cannot drop your only inmate card. And I hate the position of the alerts, but beautiful, that's what we need. And I should be able to drop this. And didn't go anywhere, did it? Okay, it's falling for the ground. Just maybe simplify collision or something. Let's just do that. Now they should actually impact the ground. But we've now got our card logic. We've also added some animations for picking up the inventory. We got a bit done today. Probably go a little bit longer. There's a couple, probably some, I can probably finalize the announcement system as well. It's really just it's a cycle, like a routine cycle. Just so, because the game needs to work if there's no COs, no guards online, and there's only inmates. It still needs to function. You know what I mean? So I need to take all that stuff into account. Like, you can still progress your character like without any guards around. It's just going to be a bonus because there's not going to be anyone to catch you doing anything or whatever.
You've got 30 minutes of rec time. The cells have been unlocked.
What? Something's really messing up with this pickup thing. But I have no idea actually. But so what have we got done? We've got the cars done. We've got the pickup animation happening. So it indicate you can actually see a player picking up the item without the item just disappearing, sort of thing. Is that everything? Yep, beautiful. Let me save that. Oh, let me save that. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. Shout out to the two watching. But that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream, guys. So we've got a couple of things done. The next thing I'm going to work on is we might actually do a mapping stream next. So we've got practically the prison built. There might be a couple more rooms down here, but down this side here is going to be all the working rooms. That's where you're going to be able to get scrap metal, scrap electronics, scrap wood and stuff to be able to craft things like shivs and stuff. And then we've got the restricted side, which is going to be like the guard officers and all that type of stuff, where you can go in there and loot desks and like get random items from looting and stuff like that. But we might actually start mapping this side and start mapping out an office in the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow or the next day. If not, it may be the day after. I can't guarantee when it's going to be, but make sure you keep your eye out for that. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. And if you're new to the game, make sure you go check out the devlogs and the other live streams. And also, there's if you check the description, there's a link to the game Discord. So if you want to be if you want to be there when testing happens, and we actually are announce for some testers and ask for some testers, make sure you're on the Discord, guys, because that's where it's all going to happen. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.